Okay, I'm recording another session with Dimitri. This time we are painting this uniform. Try to get the real colors. For that, I already mixed these three colors, both reflective green and saddle brown, and get this. Okay, and giving a base with a bit of water to let the work of the airbrush, to see the work of the airbrush. Oh man, I give it in the face. I give it stroke in the face. Get water. This is the best way to see how to fix problems. I give a stroke to all the face. Get water and gently you pull out all the green paint. Oh, that's it. Correct it. So let's do the base, trying to don't ruin all the work. A bit more of thickness. The color itself, it's I know in historics is important in historic figures, but it's not so important to achieve a color now, because as you see it's a bit desaturated, and you can give washes of a more saturated tone over it to achieve the color. So the important thing is to have a base, a normal base with the most exact type of tone. And if you don't get it, that this is the case, the solution is quite simple. The thing here is to paint. So paint, and then we will figure out how to fix the problem of the color. That's really easy. It's good to paint all parts of the figure in one time, so all the colors, so to see how they fit together, and to maybe change a bit the color. So for the pants, get this buff, and we will mix it with another color, a brownish color that is in the palette, like this one, and paint with this. Cover all the surface. And remember that light affects more in the objects, in the areas that are in the upper part of the figure. So this part of the trousers will be much darker than these parts. So when you have the paint still wet, you can begin the shadow work. For example, here, giving it with a bit of black and brown. Remember, you are doing a preliminary, sorry for my English and Spanish, a preliminary work, a base work, base texture to work. Okay, you have this. Still, you have the paint still wet. Get a light color, place the light there. You will see that the dots will spread out. This is a good way to add texture to the pants. Remember that all these are like cylinders all the shapes of the figure are cylinders. Cylinders or balls. Okay, see there? You mix over it. See you, Dimitri? And this part as well, these wrinkles, they are above. And as well with the jacket, it needs a bit more of green and yellow, I think. So we will give tones of this here and there and see how it goes. I think it's a bit yellowish, but I will finish all this and then we will figure out how to decrease a bit the saturation. Okay, remember when you have the figure still wet, do the mixing there. For example, here needs a bit more of shades, brown and black, watered brown and black. There. Remember the cylinder. The lights go that way, and the light goes that way, and the arm is a cylinder, so in the sides of the arm has more shadows than in the other parts. So continue with this. In this side also had shadows. In this side the light doesn't affect so much. In the interior part and almost in that part, this part, okay, this part as well. I got wrong, so clean the brush and get again the clear color and place it over it. Remember, we want stains, so this is perfect to get stains. Okay, continue with the shadow on this part on the jacket. Remember the cylinders, the arm is again a cylinder, they have shadows there, and where more? There, not there, there had light, so keep there. Also here, you have to imagine that your eyes are the lights of the sun. So you see here, clunk, where the stops the light, where the stops your eye with an obstacle, there goes a light. Here shadow. Okay, here as well. And you have the vase. Let's give a bit more of light in the jacket, a bit more of orangey lights, orangey tones. As you see, I'm pointing it and I like it. So when you have the cap is the color of the trousers, so remember this. We'll get this color and do the cap. Remember, we wanted the sun to go through this direction, so in the side of the cap will be shadows, but there will be darker shadows in this side of the cap. So you place this base, and you play with the color when it's in the cap. Okay, again this. Don't worry, don't be afraid to stain, to give stains to the figure. The figure has a lot of texture, and this is a base for you to work with. Okay, continue the shadows. There you have. Okay, let's give a bit more of orangey tone here. Remember, all colors has different correct dissolution. The colors that are very alive, very warm, like red, yellow, orange, you have to dilute a bit more the mix because they stain a lot. Remember, important thing about saturation. Saturation goes where the sun gives the light of the objects. In this part, it's more saturated, in addition of darker. More desaturated, yeah, that's it. Let's do here a crazy thing. Yeah, I like it. We still are using the wet palette or wet blending technique on the figure, changing ideas in the moment. This is really good for that. This arm, we will give only lights or more intense lights here than here, because it's in the upper part of the arm. And maybe here because the angle of the arm does like this, whoop, and this part is a bit more exposed than the middle part. So, time to get the dryer and continue with the work. So Dimitri, here you have the result of this previous stage. Look at this, is really raw, but it's the base to work on with smooth shadows and smooth lights. I want to change a bit the color of the jacket and maybe, yes, the color of the trousers a bit. But remember to begin all the work with this. Okay, you have now the initial lights and shadows going on. So let's move in and choose a color, a more proper color for the jacket. I'm mixing this orangey looking or orangey tone I have in the palette with the green and test it. Best way to know how an idea works is testing. Lose fears to this. This is a lot of trial and error thing going on. You wouldn't learn if you don't make mistakes, so make mistakes. Yeah, this is a much better color for the jacket. I always have a reference pic here like this. Yep, it needs a bit more of brown, but we continue with this first. As you see, this is like a still sketchy painting. I'm not now giving thin strokes or detailed strokes. First, only sketching this. Okay, the trousers. Let's change a bit the color of the trousers with a wash. This is the solution of the wash, Dimitri. Like this. Try to copy it. Home. Look how the water spreads in the wet palette, and give it through all this. This is too heavy, too thick. So the solution here: get water, clean the brush, and again get water, clean the brush, and spread all that dots in all parts. As you see, it's there. The solution the problem, and continue. And now it's much more integrated. As you can see now, yeah, it's much integrated. Continue with the wash of the brown in all parts. Yep. And we are now reaching the color of the jacket. You can see here a bit more of brown. This jacket is a bit green, so we will get the same brown we give to the trousers, but first we'll get the dryer. Again, the dryer, it speeds a lot the painting, so you get again that brown and put it in the jacket. Remember, this is too strong, so you get water, clean the brush, and you spread the paint over. Still too strong, so you get water and again do the same operation there and there. I think it's really important for you to know the mistakes and how to solve them, to solution them. Oh, the cap, I forgot the cap. Give the same wash to the cap. Okay, and now it's much maybe it needs a bit more shadow, but the tone is nearly the same. When we give the shadows and not the micro wrinkles, it would be exactly or more or less the same. The trousers may need a bit more of brown, but we will see. Continue with the cap, with the rest. And while we are waiting to the jacket to dry, we can begin painting the trousers. The real important wrinkles in the trousers. First, the big wrinkles. So we get brown. Still needs a bit more. This brown, subtle brown, with black. And this is a glaze, Dimitri. Remember the big problem to see how the dissolution was. So you get water and you put it in this side of the palette and get a bit of paint and leave it in the drop. If you need more, get more. So this you can see here how the paint goes. This is the correct dissolution. Another important thing is to let most of all the paint you have in the brush in the paper. You can't paint with a really wet brush. You have to get it in the point of the brush, let it there, and now you can begin the micro wrinkles. Big wrinkles. You place it. You see, we barely paint, but this is what we want because we can control the intense of the shadows like that. Okay, maybe they are too brown. Let's give a bit of black in the mix, but be really careful with black. You have here a big wrinkle, a big triangle. There. You don't have to. You don't have to do the wrinkle with the same tone. This part of the wrinkle is darker than the one on the bottom. This part. Okay. Why I know this? Because I copy reality. I'm very used copying reality, so I know how the wrinkles affect the gravity, for example, affects the wrinkle or the light. The best way to do it is again copy reality, get an example and copy it. Here, the more I go in the side of the pants, the more black I put in the mix. Why? It's the same explanation of the cylinders. Okay. Now here we are inventing a wrinkle. Here, black. Here you have another wrinkle. An important thing is that the wrinkle it can't be with that shape. It has to be like the point of a brush, really sharp and really triangle. You have to end in this shape, not in round shape. You have to end in a sharp line. This is circular again. We will try it again until we do it. So you have to end it in that shape. Okay, in that shape. Ends with a point. Okay, let's give a wash of black in the interior parts of the pant. Well, and continue with the wrinkles. Get again the brown and the black for the wrinkles and continue. Again, this part of the wrinkle is brown, but this part is black because the light comes from this. So put this part black. as well, here inventing another wrinkle, and this part brown. Because you have to illuminate and give shadows to the wrinkles as well. Here is almost all black. Again, the same example here. Here you have, here you can see it. Let's wait to dry and then I explain to you. Continue with the black, these parts. Again with the wrinkles. Oh, here I get wrong. So you get water with the brush without paint, and you rub it out, and continue with the process. Here I make another mistake. So again the same with a clean brush with water. You clean it. Here it's still you can see a thin line, but I like it. I like stains. This is a warrior, this is a soldier, so it had to have lots of stains. So we will have it there. Continue with black. The most beautiful part of painting is that it's a live process. So you can get out the things you want and put in the things you like in the moment. It's a lot of moment decisions. So let's move on to this wrinkle. It's dried. This one, it's a big wrinkle, so you need to give shadows to that wrinkle. Where it has the shadow, has a black shadow in this part, a triangle. Remember, it's really important to give the correct shapes to the wrinkles. They are like triangles, cylinders, lines, and always, most always, ends in points. As you see, this is a triangle with this point, this point, this point. Sharp points. See the difference here? Yep. You can see there. How to clean this? You get, because you can see here a step between the black triangle and the brownish. So how to clean that step, that line? You get a wash. See here, Dimitri, get a wash of this, of the brown. This is more diluted than a glaze with paint, and with this you place it in that cut, in that step, big step. You place it there, let it dry, and you will see that step of black, that wrong glaze will disappear and will be smooth. Okay, it's another trick. So you have this this wrinkle. It's now dried and it's more integrated. The dark part. We now have to integrate all this all this because it's a bit dirty, but this is the preliminary work, the base work. So you continue with this. Continue. And continue with the shadows. Here as well. These are micro wrinkles now. Don't be afraid to do them. You have to paint. Don't be afraid to get too dark, because I will give you the solution to fix it. So again, with the other leg as well. This part is brownish and the black parts goes there. Here because the light don't goes there so easily, as you see. And here as well. Okay, now we have the shadows of the legs done. Let's go with the lights. You see, I introduce the point of the brush there and do the shape. Remember the importance of the shapes. The wrinkles must be initial and ended in points, in sharp points. Don't worry about the brightness. Wow, my English. About the brightness of the wrinkles of the lights. We will decrease this brightness. Continue with this. This is now micro wrinkles, okay? Only with the point of the brush. Try the brush there. And important, if you want to do a wrinkle, you remember the point of the brush. You have to hold the figure like that because you want the point to be there. And you have to go inside of the shadow, a bit inside of the shadow. And here, create more wrinkles. I wanted to show you there. Create that micro wrinkles, like here, here, here. You can see little strokes and little strokes here, here, here. Don't be so mathematic. Those two little strokes are good. Remember the peak, the reference peak we saw, that wasn't this one. It has a trousers with a lot of these little wrinkles. So we are trying to copy them. And remember to do these micro wrinkles, the paint has to be very thick. Continue with this and create your own pant or wrinkles in the pant. Create the wrinkles that the figure doesn't have. You are sculpting with the paint. Okay, there. Let's do another wrinkle here. It's going inside. As you can notice, Dimitri, these wrinkles are too clear, to eliminate it for this area of the figure, but I think I didn't told you the importance of the color that's below your painting. If you paint brown above these lines, it would be a much lighter brown than if we paint brown normally there. So this is to prepare the brownish tones we are giving to this line. Continue with them. You see, I'm now really in the mood of doing lines, and do as much as they need here as well. If you think you give too much, it's easy to rub it out. But remember, we're trying to copy the illustration. And forget about the tones. Forget about, you are painting now with this type of yellowish tone. Forget it. We will give tones to these yellow wrinkles in the future with brown. Okay, don't worry with this. This is for you to place that light. And then we will give a wash of brown. And they will disappear. The tone will be more brownish. Look how it goes, one leg and another one, only with the micro wrinkles. They are perfect for this. So we continue with them. Good way to paint this guy is without the gun, this type of gun. But by the way, I'm not painting this guy from the backside, because the process is the same. So we continue with the wrinkles we did here, giving a bit more of saturation in the front part of the leg, and going further. Okay, you can see here, much more realistic. Yep. And now we get a bit more thickness with the paint, and in cylinder, the leg is a cylinder, so we paint in the lighter part of the cylinder, the shiny part of the cylinder, that would be this, only this part, and we give again micro wrinkles, trying to follow the ones we gave, like this. You see here as well, and here as well. Don't be so aggressive with this. You want a smooth looking, so here you have the other one, excuse me, these other wrinkles. And you have to take in consideration that the jacket projects what's the word? Yes. The shadow projects, the jacket projects a shadow in this part. Okay, the light goes there, and as you see, the shadow projects this part. A shadow, and the jacket projects the part of shadow. So you have to do wrinkles a bit more black there. These are details that you have to get in mind, you have to get in your brain, and do it as much as possible. So you paint that projected shadow there. Okay, needs a bit more of lights. As you see. And now it's time. Remember that we painted, the brush. We painted these micro wrinkles with the same tone. Now it's time to give a brownish tone to decrease that a yellowish tone. And you will see the importance of the color that's below. Below, yeah. So you give strokes, little strokes here and there with a very, very diluted brown to give stains to that micro wrinkles you created only in these parts. Okay, you also, if you want to go further, you can go there. This one as well, and you have to interpret all these wrinkles and give the brown tone they need here as well. And you have it done. Okay, here it needs a bit more shadow. Yep, that's it. Let's do a bit more of micro wrinkles in black, pure black, only in the shadow, in the deepest shadow area, like this wrinkle, as you see there. It's too much, so you get again you clean the brush and you rub it out. You place the dot of the dark of the black there, only there. So yeah, that's it. There as well, as you see. Again, we are inventing that wrinkles. And now it needs micro wrinkles here in the interior part of the pants. So let's do them. Pure black. And go only in these parts. See there? Yep, only that part. Okay. Now in this side. Sorry for the blur. Oh, made a mistake there. You see, set two black lines, so you rub it out with a brush and a bit of water. Rub it out. Try to rub it out. The thing is too dark. No, if you rub it very well, you can get it out. Let's dry the brush. Continue. Okay, it's nearly gone. And now I think it needs a bit more of micro wrinkles, so get again the yellowish color and place micro wrinkles. Here. Oh, a hair in the brush, in the point of the brush. Remember always, Dimitri, to look at the point of the brush and see it has any, it's very sharp or has any hair or something like that. Remember, it's a blur. Okay, that now. Remember, we are now painting only in the most exposed part of the cylinder, of the leg, cylinder leg. Okay. And that's it. You have it done. If you want, I think that micro wrinkles needs more of the mid tone is a bit too aggressive, so you get a wash with the yellow and place it in that part, only in that part, to integrate a bit that micro wrinkles. Here as well, it's a big wrinkle that needs much more sun. Okay, here as well. This is a wash, remember to change the tones only with the wash. Okay, you have it there. So we will continue with the rest of the jacket tomorrow, I think, and see you then, Dimitri. Hope you enjoyed, and if you have any question, tell me. And for the others, if you have other questions, tell me in the comments of YouTube, and you can turn in the notoriginalminis.com to see a lot of tutorials, beginning tutorials like this one. See you.